Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a while. Haven't really been out and doing much, but today I just started a hike at up at Mountain Blue. Hiked it this summer. Never hiked it in the winter, so I'm gonna give it a go. Fill you guys in on what I think about the hike. It's a beautiful day. It snowed like 2 days ago, so it's fresh snow in here. Some little key things to think about when you start this hike. The road's unplowed, so I'm actually on the road to Mount Blue State Park. And I parked back there. It's right in front of someone's driveway. I talked to the guy. He said be wary of his dogs. They got some screws loose. So he seems fine. He didn't seem to really care that I was parked kind of in front of his driveway. But the main thing too is, since this is a road, this is Mount Blue Road, where you go if you hike during the summer. Try not to block it in case there's an emergency. So I'm parked off to the side. I think there's another person up here on the mountain today. This is also active snowmobiles going through here. So be careful about that. This initial road walk, it's about 2.5 miles, so plan for that. I'm packing, I got snowshoes and trekking poles that I might dig out. Depending on the conditions. Right now it's a lot of hard pack because the snowmobile's been through here, so it's pretty easy walking. I'll see what it's like once I get up to the actual trail. I don't think many snowmobiles are going to be going up through there, but I'm also tracking this on Strava, so after my hike I'm going to go and post it up there and you guys can see my activity and see if it's something you want to try out. It's the first for me, but it's a beautiful day. Should be really good hiking. I'm excited to get up to the top, take some pictures, but yeah, I'll check in later. So I just made it up to the actual trailhead, and doesn't look like anyone's been up the mountain since the last storm. So it's about 2.5 miles, took me around 45 minutes, it's around 11:30. I'm at the shelter, which is just off to the side of the trailhead. If you come here in the summer, you'd notice. You can't actually see it that well through the bushes and stuff, but it's just to the side of the parking lot. The trailhead parking lot's right over there. Snowmobile's been through here, so all the way up to the trailhead, snowmobile's been through. So the beginning part's pretty easy. I had a good pace, about 3.5 miles per hour. There's actually, the bathroom is here. I haven't checked it out, but it doesn't seem to be locked, so if you do need to use a bathroom, there's the outhouse. There's also the shelter here, which is nice. You can take a break. Maybe after you come back down. I'll probably stop in on the way down. Some firewood as well. I don't know if you feel like burning some wood. But yeah, I'm gonna put the snowshoes on, tighten my shoes up. I took off my jacket. I was overheating a little bit. I'm trying to manage my body temp so I don't sweat. The one thing I do want to note is, I mentioned this at the beginning, this is active snowmobile trail. I passed a bunch of snowmobilers. Just kind of be alert. They could be going, 45, 50, maybe faster miles per hour, and I wouldn't have headphones in. Just be alert, wear your surroundings, because they could come around a corner and clean you out. So be aware, move to the side, make yourself visible. That way you don't have to deal with snowmobilers. On the second note of snowmobilers as well, if you did want to, you could take a snowmobile up to the trailhead, leave your snowmobile here, should be fine, hike up, come back down. Yeah, that's what I got to say. So yeah, I'm gonna put my gear on and start heading up the mountain. It's still early, 11:30. Should be a good hike. Go break some powder. I'm excited. Hey, so gone about another 0.6 miles up the trail. Pretty grueling climb. I'm up at the old, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see it right around there. It's the old Ranger foul weather cabin. It used to actually be a cabin, a big tree fell on it. But about 0.6 miles in. Pretty grueling climb, this first 0.6. Just constant straight up, steady grade. The snowpack is like a little light on top. And then we got this ice. So you see here maybe is breaking. There's about, I don't know, like 2 inches of like crusty stuff and then a little soft stuff on top. So I've been breaking through. Glad I got the snowshoes on. It's nice. Trekking poles. I think I'm gonna shed this layer. I'm getting too hot, trying to keep my sweat down to a minimum. I'm sweating a little too much. But yeah, keep on pushing. I think it's about another 1.3 to the top. And I'll check in there again, I think. I don't think there's any more big updates. Just basically, you're in the woods the whole time. There's no wind. It's nice. Sun. Just controlling that body temp so I'm not sweating. So I'll check in again when I get up to the summit. So I've been making the climb. I'm getting in here now. It's starting to crest a little bit, and it's the trail's looking kind of, you know, closed in from the pines. So just keep that in mind. The grade's getting a little steep too, so you might have to kind of like duck walk or sidestep because it's just a little too deep to just go straight up the mountain in snowshoes. But yeah, the trail's kind of, you know, closing in on me. But so far, the trail's really easy to follow. I saw I stop, take this in, give you a little heads up about, you know, getting up here in the alpine limit. Not quite, but yeah, it's just a lot of ice on the pines, and they're small, so they're bending into the trail. So you might get a little snow on you. I get a little bit on me, but shedding letters. Keeping my temperature good, so I'm gonna keep going. Don't want to cool off, but I'll check in again at summit. So I'm about 1.4 miles from the trailhead. You got a beautiful view right here. It's a gorgeous day. Down there you can see Webb Lake. Very nice. So, I forgot to check the mileage, but getting near the summit, and there's a little overlook here. There's beautiful views. You see here in front of me, Webb Lake. Then off here, I don't know if you recognize that, but I've done that hike before. That's actually Tumbledown and Big Jackson. You can kind of see off in the distance behind Webb Lake, there's some wind turbines, but you can see forever. You can see mountains way out there. It's a beautiful day. There's wind turbines all through here, actually. I can actually see a ski resort. I can't remember which one that is, though. But it's beautiful. But I'm kind of exposed here. A little bit of wind, but not bad. But I can keep climbing. Oh. So I'm here. I made it. I'm at the summit. About 2 hours, 20 minutes for me to get here. As you can see behind me, the fire tower. It's actually a public safety communication tower. There's a little radio thing here, but it's nice. The nice thing about Mount Blue is it's kind of tree covered here. You have this little clearing, and you got this shed here, so there's not a lot of wind. You're actually pretty protected from the wind. I mean, it's no wind today. Beautiful blue skies. Definitely a good hike. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna go up in the tower, take some nice pictures surrounding. Let's set up my 3D camera, or my 360 camera, take a nice, 360 video, and then eat some, take a drink, and head back down. It's still early. I forgot to check the time. About 2 hours, 20 minutes. I started just before 11, so it's probably around 1-ish, I guess, probably. Not bad. Got plenty of time to get back down the mountain. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So I'm up in the tower. It's a little sketchy. It's very icy, as you can see here. I'm trying not to lose my phone, but give you a nice 360 view. Summit. I don't know if you can hear me, it's windy, but beautiful. You literally see forever. Pretty sure you can see Mount Washington off in the distance somewhere, but So, back at the trailhead. I guess I got that wrong. It's only 1.6 miles to the top, not 1.9. Well, we'll see what it actually is. But I think that only took me like, I don't know. It said like 3 hours and 17 minutes. My phone, so I didn't get the 360 video. Okay, backtracking. I didn't get the 360 video. My phone was just way too cold up at the top, and it froze. So I kind of was like, oh shoot, I lost all my data. But came back, it was just too cold. Battery basically too cold to operate. But yeah, I can't remember, it was like at 246 or something when I started back down. Now it's at 317. That might have only taken me like 30 minutes to get back down off the summit. It's really easy, like smooth sailing, basically like just sliding, like sliding down the mountain. The one thing I did, my hands got really cold. It actually made me think of something that I might like actually invent. You know me, I'm always an engineering mindset, so I'm gonna do some research and I might make something to help, because you know I was overheating on the way up, way cold on the way down because I'm not using a lot of, I'm not working very hard coming down. So it's something to think about. I have gloves. They're not the answer. These are very nice. These hybrid gloves with the mittens, great for climbing. But you definitely need like a large mitten to cover this on the way down. What I ended up doing, I just stuck my arms in my armpits and kept my hands warm that way. You don't really need your arms on the way down, just smooth sailing. Nice hike. So I got my 2.5 miles back to the road. Still early in the afternoon. I think it's only like 2 now. My time got all messed up when my phone crashed, so I'm not 100% sure. But it looks like there's plenty of daylight left. The sun's still high in the sky. So I'm gonna head back to the parking lot and head home. My hike's pretty much over. But I'll see you back in the parking lot. So, back in my car. Just finished up. Said it was about 8.1 miles total. Shoot, I don't remember the time. I'll post something right here at the bottom, what the actual stats were. I think it was, what time is it? Can't remember. But, yeah, wasn't bad hike. Started getting a little rubbing on my foot, but overall, it's a good hike. Got done in plenty of time, still plenty of sunlight. I'll probably get home before dark. Some key takeaways I want to kind of highlight. It's definitely, I'd say it was moderate for me. I was talked about how on the way up I was getting sweat going, trying to control that body temp. It's really important. You don't want to sweat much. Definitely, working a little bit. Like, you know me, I don't like to take breaks if you watch any of my old videos. And but it was a good day, good hike. Cold on the way down, but definitely something you should go out and give it a try. It's a fairly easy hike. Beautiful views from the top. I'll post a video, or you saw in the video, my views, and I'll have photos I'll post on Instagram. But just some highlights. If you do come out and do this hike, number one, make sure you tell someone. Let someone know what your plans are, what you're going to do, when you think you'll be done. My suggestion is be over-prepared. Bring more than you think you need. Just because winter hiking, and you should always have, plenty of stuff, just in case something does happen. If possible, try to get a hiking partner, hiking buddy. If you can't, hiking solo is okay. But it's always good to bring someone just in case. And, as always, leave no trace. Big number one. Whatever you carry in, carry out. Leave it then undisturbed for the next person to go in and enjoy it. But, yeah, I'm done. I'm hungry. Not feeling too tired, but arm's getting tired from holding my phone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments. Let me know if you want to know anything else that I left out maybe. Hopefully I'm going to be trying to do a hike like this every Sunday for the rest of the winter. See if I can commit to that. But yeah, get out there, go pique your interest. Get it, mountains. And yeah, this has been Clyde from Mainly Hikes, and as always, I'll see you at the top.